This may or may not be a good idea because I'm recording straight after the last episode. So you all know how it went. Not very well. We haven't beaten Liverpool in 7 attempts. Can we finally do it today at the 8th time of asking in the Champions League semi-final, second leg at Anfield? They've just lost 2-1 to Huddersfield. We also have a chance of stopping Spurs from winning the Premier League. So let's be fair. Why wouldn't you want to get excited for this? That is right, viewers. We are back and we are ready for the Champions League semi-final second leg. And more importantly, in the Premier League, we beat Southampton and Liverpool lost to Huddersfield. So we've bounced back, as it were. But, the race for the top four is incredibly tense right now. I mean, look at this. Us, Burnley, Chelsea, Liverpool. Any one of us four could actually end up in the top four. All we have to do is win all our games from now until the end of the season. If we do that, we will go through. Those two games are against Tottenham at the new Shite Hart Lane. Sorry, new White Hart Lane. And at home to West Ham. There are many fixtures going around at the moment. City have got Chelsea, so maybe you can rule Chelsea out of it. But Burnley, on the other hand, have a very nice couple of fixtures to run in, as do Liverpool, who still have that game in hand. So, it is all to play for there, but our focus needs to be on the Champions League and overturning a 2-1 deficit, which we suffered in the last episode. I'm going to drop it in there now. If you have enjoyed the series, then please do leave a like. It really does mean a lot to me. Let me know how you think it's going to go in the comment section before this has happened, and don't do it afterwards because I'll know if you've been cheating. Predict what the scoreline is going to be. I'm going to be brave and say I think we're going to win. I predict that we're going to win 1-0. So we're going to win 1-0, and ultimately it just won't be enough to get us to the Champions League final. It's been a brilliant campaign, to be fair. We were only predicted to get to the quarters, and even that was a tough one, and we've made it nearly all the way to the final. They're playing essentially the same team that beat us in the last leg, so let's make sure that that does not happen again. I'm going to say we owe up after what happened last match. Go out there and get some revenge. I say this every time I get to that point, it never works. But maybe today it will. Maybe today it will. Maybe today is the day we finally put our Liverpool demons behind us. Who knows? It's not going to help with Christopher Ayer getting booked within the first 2 minutes. And they've already got a highlight here as Fabinho gets on the ball. I don't know what it is about them that we can't seem to handle. The ball's gone to Abbas. He's away. Please finish. Abbas. Oh, I remember why we can't win. Alisson. I remember. That was a good sign of things to come, though. And we are first at everything at the moment. Mortellaro is playing today. I forgot to even run through the line. It's the same team, apart from Mortellaro is playing instead of Armado, who got injured in the last episode, as Abbas and Alisson continue to get quite acquainted with each other. I was just too keen just to get straight into it. I mucked about. I'm sorry, guys. But yes, the only change that's happened is that Mortellaro is in because Thiago Almada is injured, but he is on the bench. So bear that in mind. We've had all the chances so far. Aaron's, I said we've had all the chances, then we do that. And that's brilliant there from Nathan Wood. He's just given the ball away to Chiesa. And I wonder if he's going to finish the one chance that he gets. It's not like I didn't see it coming, is it? It's a bit like we're being buggered over by the game a little bit. We've only had 3 chances in the first 10 minutes and we've missed all of them. Chiesa gets 1 chance. Rockets it in, obviously. Of course he does. We literally just cannot beat them. It's a complete mental flaw. And part of me is thinking now that we actually just rest up some players and just get ready for the game at White Hart Lane. And then just focus on trying to get top 4 this year. But I'm just done. Oh my god, Davies is just giving the ball away there. I mean, it's such bollocks. They're first to everything. Salah whips in. Wood somehow manages to clear it. Pedrinho into Mortellaro. Go on, mate. What you got in your locker? Yeah, that's what we want to see. Tierney, yeah. I mean, we've just created so many problems there, although we have actually played that quite nicely. And that... You donkey! Oh, yeah. You meant... It's pointless. It's just pointless. No matter what I do, no matter what formation I try, no matter what personnel I have, can't beat them. I'm cool. I'm calm. I'm alright. I'm cool. It's fine. We only need 3. It's fine. Oh, I can't remember the last time I actually scored against Liverpool. It was last game, but I can't remember the last time I scored at Anfield. Never, I don't think. Aaron's whips the ball in. Davies at the back post. Oh, look at that. Alisson's tipped onto the post. It's funny, isn't it? It's just, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. I'm on the verge. I'm actually on the verge of tears because this is just hurting. Or this just hurts. There's nothing enjoyable about this. There's nothing enjoyable about playing Liverpool. Ablas is probably offside, isn't he? Yeah. Well, the only time we do score is when we're offside. So, it's good. Can't wait to lose to Tottenham. That's going to make this a lot better. What a shit show. What an absolute shit show. I can deal with being beaten. I can't deal with this. This is like bullying. Mortellara's going to come off. Fabio Silva's coming on. We're going to go 2 up front. If you guys have got a team in your saves going on right now that you just can't beat, please do let me know. And are they as overpowered as this Liverpool team? They're not even top of the table. They're below us in the table. I'm so angry. I'm so annoyed because I know that if we had De Ligt, things might be better. But we don't. We just don't have De Ligt. Salah's in again. He's just so good. Donnarumma's the only one keeping this down from 5-0, to be honest. I mean, not one of our players would get in this Liverpool team. Not one of them. And that's the difference between the two. We're beating them in the league, and I don't know how we're doing it, but they're just, especially when it comes to Champions League as well, the pedigree these guys have got is like up here. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're donkeys compared to them in terms of Champions League. I genuinely don't want any more highlights. I just want it to be over. As Alisson tips over the bar again. I'd never thought I hate Liverpool in anything. In this game, in this save, I cannot stand them. I absolutely detest them in every single way I possibly can. They are just so overpowered, so annoying. Just, they're so clinical. They should win everything every year. They should mop up everything every year, and they don't, and it's so annoying as Ablas dances through a few people. Great block there by Van Dijk, obviously, and of course, did it come back off Ablas? Of course it did, and it's another highlight that I don't want to see because we're not going to make anything of it. Brilliant, look at that, love it. Vinicius Junior straight in. Don't worry guys, just let him walk through the middle of all of you. It's absolutely fine. Next time, I think what I just need to pack it out. We go to Liverpool, we sit back. That is all I'm going to do. I will play for a 0-0 at Anfield. If that is what I have to do to get a result against this absolute monstrosity of a football club, that is what I have to do. I will sit back. I will soak up pressure. I will do whatever it takes to beat this lot because they are just killing me. Just any joy I have in the save is being taken away by Liverpool. And I never thought I would say that. As a Liverpool fan, it hurts me to say these things, but they are just so annoyingly good, but not good at the same time. What is that from Fabio? What is that? That's not even close to being a pass. It's not even close to being good. We literally look like League 2 when we play them. Ablas gets in, and of course he spanks it over the bar. He's only been brilliant since he got here. 3 games against Liverpool, no goals. Of course, obviously. I literally lost it. I just lost it. We knew we weren't going to win this, but it's just the manner that we gave the goals away as well. We had 3 chances in the first 10 minutes, missed all of them. First chance they have, Chiesa bangs in the back of the net, and then we just proceed to pass the ball into our own 6-yard box and let them score from there. It's just like banging your head against a brick wall. Honestly, it's the most frustrating thing. This is the definition of insanity, is playing Liverpool in this game. Playing the same thing and expecting a different result. Thing is, I don't expect it. Great to see Alisson played at 7 again, obviously. Let's say it's unacceptable, but I'll do it calmly. We've suddenly lost 3 in the last 4. Ablas is injured for the Spurs game, just what we needed to see. How in the world can Simon Bentley and Kieran Tierney, they've played too much football. It's just, pull yourselves together, I've lost it completely here. I'm resting everyone. Well, we've got Spurs up next, and let's face it, that's the big one today, isn't it, really? Well, it's a United-Liverpool final, and part of me's wondering, do I kind of go into this with an idea of kind of not parking the bus, but do I need to be a bit more cautious? Fabio Silva's going to have to lead the line today, isn't he? He's going to have to, because Ablas is injured, so I have no choice. Fabio's got to come back in and pull the performance out of a lifetime. He usually does do well against Tottenham, to be fair, but he's not trained well at all. I'm going to say I'm very disappointed with you, mate. He's just suddenly got off the ball. He's like a spoiled brat at the moment. It's a bit like someone else has come in and taken his favourite toy, and now he's just throwing him out the pram, and it's doing my nut in. So, big day in the context of the top four then. You got Spurs and us, obviously. City v Chelsea. Liverpool with Birmingham. They'll beat Birmingham. There's no getting around that. And then you got Bournemouth v Burnley tomorrow, which is another one we need to keep an eye on. So, let's go and see if we can get a good result. We've got a very good record against Tottenham in this save. I need that to carry on. Ablas is not going to lead the line today. It is going to be Fabio Silva, and Thiago Marda is going to come back in for Mortellaro, who had a very, very poor game last week. I'm also going to bring Joe Willock in for Simba Bentley. I know Simba's been playing quite well, but I need Joe Willock. He's a local lad, and Bentley is tired. He's not going to be able to make it all the way through. If I can bring him on with a few minutes left, or halfway through the second half, then I will. Their team looks quite strong. Obviously, they're doing very well this year. They're in third. Nubel always has a good game against me. Ronnie Lopez, Rafa, and Harry Kane is a little bit frightening. Harry Kane's been on fire this year. I'm going to get passionate and say we can potentially secure European Champions League with a win, so I'm expecting you to deliver. No one has responded well to that. Time to do the old faith chat. Come on, Fabio. If ever there was a moment to prove you're still the big dog here, it is now. Come on, boys. This is a massive game. Win this, and we are pretty much nearly there. All we would need to do is beat West Ham on the final day of the season. I've got the league table up, so we're watching what's going on at the same time, but we're playing ahead of everyone else, so there's no point in having it on. Rafa running on the ball here, down into the middle of the park. Someone put a tackle in. Oh, well, not that one, though. That was terrible, and Rafa smacks it wide. The tackling has been absolutely non-existent in the past couple of games. It's been very, very frustrating for me. Liverpool have just completely knocked the stuffing out of us. All of our form, all of our confidence has just been completely destroyed by Liverpool, which is the other reason why I'm so annoyed by them, because they just ruin anything positive I have in this save has been ruined by Liverpool at one stage or another, and it's just infuriating. This has been one of the worst halves of football you are ever likely to see. We have done nothing, they have done nothing, there have been no highlights apart from Rafa hitting the ball miles wide. It is a poor London derby, it is safe to say. Really, really poor. 0-0 at the break, not good. Assertive, not pleased. Fabio Silva's been non-existent, not happy with your finishing. We've had 4 chances, he's not done anything with them. I'm going to forget playing out the defence. What I think we're going to end up doing, we're going to get a little bit more direct, and I might ask, and forget working the ball into the box. We're going to sit a bit deeper. We're going to go balanced. We're going to go cautious. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say counter. We'll hold the shape. Forget the counter press. We regroup. Drop back. Smack it long. That's how we're going to work this here. We drop back. Counter. That's how I want us to play. And actually, know what? We're going to stay on positive. Troy Parrott on the left. Good ball there. Looking for Kane. Oh, God. Stop him, Nath. Not in the box, you donkey. That could be a pen. Oh, my God. You're a lucky man, Nathan Wood. What are you doing? Alphonso Davies here, down the line, poor ball in, Kieran Tierney whips it in, Peds! Oh, it's straight at Nubel, woeful effort. Is the highlight going to continue? It looks like it is. Nubel hits it long. Are we anywhere near their players? Davy, what is that? What is that? The confidence is just gone. My confidence in them is gone as well. They're just idiots. I've just got a bunch of idiots. Ronnie, this is the dark days before we went on that run. We're just Troy Parrott there, taking such a bad touch, but don't worry, no one's near him. Plays it into the middle. This is going to be a goal. Tolentino, Sergei Kane, don't let him turn and shoot. Ronnie Lopez bends it. Great hands, great wrists there from Donnarumma. Love it. I've seen wafers with more solidity than that. Oh my God, we're not going to finish in the top 4. Why now? Why is it? In the last 5 games of every season, I lose about 3 or 4 of them. Why? What are you doing, Donnarumma? Right hand! Why are you going with that one? Worst keeping ever. Joe Willock's been awful. He's coming off. Pedrini's been awful. Off he comes. On comes Simba Bentley and Nicolas Pepe. Do I bring Ablas on? We need a draw at least from this. I don't know. What's the point? I don't even know what to do. Brilliant. Same as always. Have a really, really good run. And then when it matters, just completely fall apart. Ronnie Lopez whips it in and Chan misses it. Somehow it's not gone in. I mean, this should probably be the most depressing 2 episodes of the entire series. I thought we fixed it, you know. I thought that we were going to threaten to do something special. Anything but. I got to come up with a big game tactic. I need to come up with a big game away tactic if I'm still there next year, which at this rate I might not be, you know. Pepe back into Torreira to Bentley. End of move. Bentley, this is nice. Yeah, great ball. Great ball, obviously. No confidence whatsoever. We're just all over the gaff. It's just the most pathetic, limp performance I've ever seen. We're so out of it. We're so far away from where we need to be. Just one loss and suddenly there is absolutely no confidence whatsoever as Ablas gets on the ball. Torreira to Bentley. I need a moment of magic. I need a moment of magic. Torreira to Pepe. Back to Torreira. This isn't going to be it. Torreira, good ball to Pepe. Go on, mate. Roast him. Pepe whips it in. It's just a nonsense cross. There's no purchase on that at all. It didn't even look like he was trying to cross it in. He just sort of floated it. And now we're getting caught on the counter. Again. Aya, good tackle, finally. Now don't give the ball away. This is a long highlight. Almada on the ball. Got to play the pass. What is that? Davies has managed to make something of it. Almada, play it through, please. Almada. It's so bad! It's so bad! There were so many options in the middle. Just have some composure and play it through. Play it through the lines. You could see the runs. Ablas had made a good run. Fabio had made a good run. And he just smacked it from nowhere. And it's just stupid. I knew this was going to happen. 1-0. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel sick. I feel sick. It was going to be the most incredible comeback of all comebacks. After the start of the season we had, Liverpool beat Birmingham. And now, we're going to have to play through to see what happens in the fixture. The good thing is that Chelsea lost, which is good. But we could even be dropping below Burnley at this rate, which would be just humiliating enough. It's humiliating enough finishing below Spurs. But Burnley, please don't do this to me. Bournemouth v Burnley. Could do with Bournemouth winning, please. A draw. A draw is fine. And now it all comes down to how Liverpool get on against West Ham. We've got West Ham as well on the final day of the season. I can't even guarantee we're going to bloody win that. You know what? We're going to do it now. We're going to do the triple header right now. I can feel it. This is the end of the season. And it could be the end of the series. We need to go through. I need to see where we finish up. I can't leave it hanging on this. I need to see what goes on. Oh no, it's not even West Ham. They're against Spurs. It's Villa. Oh god, it's even worse. Liverpool v Villa. There is no chance. Liverpool v Villa. I don't believe it. Villa have won. Oh no, all the pressure's on us and we just need to win on the final day. City have won the Premier League. That is irrelevant. It does not matter. Villa have beaten Liverpool. I don't believe it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. All the pressure's on us now. Oh no, we need to win. Oh my god, I've never felt such pressure now. Bloody hell. Oh come on. Oh, here we go. Donnarumma out for 3 weeks. Alphonso Davies out for 6 weeks. Yeah. Obvious. This game. Love this game. Can't believe it. Who else can get injured? Ablas again? Why not? Oh, I don't believe it. Or have we got one more win in the tank? If we win this, it will be... Obviously, we haven't won the Premier League, but in terms of comebacks, from where we were at the start of the year to now, it would be absolutely sensational. Can we please just win this match? All I ask is that we get through this and that we win. West Ham also, I think, beat Spurs. So ultimately, this is now a massive, massive game of football. This is an incredibly huge game of football. Liverpool got Stoke as well, so we do need to pay an eye on what's going on there, as well as what's going on with Burnley, because they are still in the shout as well. And they're at home to Wolves. Chelsea can technically still get... Well, they can't. They're miles behind us in goal difference. Ours and Liverpool's goal difference is exactly the same as well. I do not believe it. We win this, none of that matters. None of that matters. We're going for it today. Pedrinho is going to go out and play on that left-hand side, and Pepe is going to go on the right. Donnarumma obviously can't play, so Emil Odero gets a run out, and we're going to go without a goalkeeper. Bobby Firmino is going to be on the bench as well, so we have another striking option. Simba Bentley also comes in for Joe Willock. Other than that, it is as you were. This is crucial now to the save, to the series, to my job, to everything. They are so packed in at the back. This is going to be a hard game to get through. Passionately say, we lost to them last time we played them as well. I'm expecting us a win here. We can qualify for the Euro Champions League. It's got a bit of a response. I believe, boys. I believe this is going to be Aldero's last performance for the club as well. It'll be nice to send him off with a win and securing Champions League football. Away we go. Come on, Arsenal. Please, boys. Let's get a nice early goal, settle some nerves. I do not want this going in too deep if we can. Chelsea are already winning. Liverpool are not. Burnley are not in the first 10 minutes. Quiet everywhere in the opening 20 minutes. Nothing has happened here as of yet. I'm going to go from positive. We're going to go attacking. I want to get in there from the start. Burnley are losing. That is good news. One win here will just make this season a success as far as I'm concerned. From where we were, it may not be what we wanted at the start of the year, but I would still deem it as a success. But we need to get ahead here. Just one goal will set us on our way, and West Ham are playing very, very well at the moment. I think we're going to need to stop trying to work the ball into the box. I can't see us breaking through that back line. They've got some very decent defenders as well, do West Ham, so we might need to commit a little bit more men forward, but I don't want to risk us going to the counter, because that's usually how we concede goals. Very, very poor at half-time. It's 0-0 here. Fortunately, it's 1-0 to Wolves at Burnley, and Liverpool are still 0-0 as well. I'm not happy with your performance, boys. We've got to do this. Come on. We're going to get passionate. There's more to come from you lot. I can believe it. And forget working the ball into the box. Let's get the ball down the flanks. Let's get it wide down the flanks. Get it in. Let's move them around a little bit. They've had one shot, so they have done it. And we finally have a highlight. Ordero to Wood. It would be an absolute nightmare if they score. Remember, one goal and Liverpool will overtake us on the goal difference as well. Aarons whips the ball in. Ablas is there. Ablas, he hits it. Good save. Oh, he's knocked it away. Pedrinho now on the left. Go on, Peds, whip that in. He does. It's headed over the bar. It's a decent bit of play from us there. Come on, Pedrinho. This has got to be a good ball in. Set pieces are where we have been quite strong all year. Can we do it again? Pedrinho whips the ball and doesn't even beat the first man. That's pretty poor. Ayer back to Pedrinho. He whips it. Bentley heads it. Brilliant save by the goalkeeper. Piss off, please. Don't do this to me. Much better, though, from us at the start of this half. At least we've had a period of sustained pressure. Thiago Almada is nervous, and I don't need that, mate. I need you to be calm and collected. That's what I need. Stoker beating Liverpool! It's not so much that we're going to win it. Other teams are going to win it for us. Bentley whips the ball in. That's awful. Abraham into Evgen. Oh, please don't let them score. Come on, don't be like this with me. They've given the ball away. Now, Pepe hits it long. Ablas is in. Beats his man for pace. Rifle it. Great save by Matt Ryan. Will you just piss off? I've had enough of goalkeepers having worldies. Can you just stop it, please? Wood. Where are you going, mate? Aarons. Back to Torreira. You get back into position, Nath. Peds. Bentley. Good ball over the top. Kieran Tierney. Whip it in. He dinks it back post. Pepe. It's a foul. That's a foul. It's a penalty. Come on, Chris Cavani. Give me the pen. Yes, mate. Good shout. Pepe. Come on. Finish it, mate. Be the hero. Nicolas Pepe steps up to send us into the Champions League. Nicolas Pepe blasts it through Matt Ryan. It's 1-0. Gutchen. Right. Off attacking. Let's just go positive. Calm it down. Oh, I love you, Villa. I love you, Villa. I love you, Stoke. I love you, Wolves. I love all of you. Oh, my God. Liverpool have equalised. Thank God. Hopefully, news will be getting to their fans that we have just scored, and that would be absolutely brilliant. If they don't win the Champions League, then they're in the Europa League next year. Magic. Ablas on the ball. Finish it. There you go. He's back in the goals. It's his 12th goal for Arsenal. Good finish by Ablas. Pressure's off. Get in. What a goal. What a man. What a mighty fine man. Great ball over top by Max Aarons. We finally get in behind. Ablas' pace takes him away from them. He buries it past Matt Ryan. Oh, what started off with despair in this episode might win or might end with a little bit of joy. I never thought I'd say it, but I'm feeling pretty relaxed right now. I'm feeling good. Right, time to make a couple of changes then. I'm going to take off Ayer and I'm going to bring on Johan Lebris, and I'm also going to take off Ablas, and we're going to bring on Roberto Firmino, what will be his final performance in an Arsenal shirt. We haven't seen that much of him in the save. He's come in with some important goals and did well in a part where Fabio Silva was injured for a long period of time. But ultimately, we've done enough as Pedrinho heads it over the bar. And yes, good. Very, very happy. It's not over yet, let's bear that in mind, but the more important thing is that Liverpool aren't winning at the moment, and we are. That is all that matters. It's been absolutely nuts, this episode. So much despair, so much anger, and yet we're going to end with me on a relatively happy note, because we've managed to somehow, after being 15th after 10 games, and about 15 points behind in the race for the top 4, somehow we have managed to end up 4th. I have no idea how we've done it. I have no idea what's going on, and I'm looking forward to having a full complement of the squad next year. Matthias de Ligt being back is going to be a massive thing. I do already know where we're going to finish off, as Roberto Firmino signs off his Arsenal career with a wonderful finish into the far corner. What a man. There's something in the Emirates wants you to know. The best in the world is Bobby Firmino. Beautiful. Well done, Bobby. It's his 9th goal of the season. I'm going to miss you, mate. Proud. Great finish. 3-0. Made it look comfortable. West Ham have only had 1 shot on goal. We've had a very good day today. I just wish this had been a little bit earlier on. Maybe we'd save this for Liverpool. But hey-ho. A 3-0 win. We're into the Champions League. Yes. Passionately say, well done, lads. I'm very proud of your performance. We've done it. We've absolutely done it. So ultimately, top 4 and Champions League semi-finals, I think that's not a bad season overall. I'm relatively happy. Board set initial budget, around about £64 million. So I have a little bit of money to spend, and we've got a nice summer to look forward to. We'll get through to the awards and everything. I've got a funny feeling I know where we need to improve for next year. That is the most important thing for me. I know where we can get better. And I think, obviously, when we have a full complement next year, hopefully De Ligt will come back as good as he was before he got injured. That would be the most important thing. I hope it hasn't hampered him too much. And here are the end of season awards. We'll get through all these quite quickly then. Fans Player of the Year was Lucas Torreira, very good. Alphonso Davies came second and Simba Bentley third, very good. Thiago Mano goal of the season with a curling effort, I remember that one. For signing of the season was Alonso Davies. Young player of the season, Alphonso Davies, so he was a good signing in the end. We were expected to be amongst the contenders for European football. We were meant to finish 6th, to be fair, so to actually get 4th, I'm pretty happy. What do the guys want us to do next year? They want us to qualify for the Champions League again and then work towards winning the Premier League. We're going to have a few more seasons yet, I reckon. I'm enjoying this. I mean, as annoying as it was in today's episode, I want to get to that point where we can beat Liverpool and beat those kind of teams. Discuss plans for next year. I'm going to say we can qualify for the Champions League next time around. And Christopher Ayer and Alphonso Davies think we should be aiming for more than that. So I don't think I'm being unambitious, because let's face it, not Davies, but Ayer is part of the problem, to be fair. The player who scored the most goals out of all of us was Harvey Hart, and he's not even here, but 19 goals. Bear in mind, though, that's in 51 appearances. But he is a player that, when he comes back, is someone that I'm going to be keeping an eye on and might be keeping around again. He's 20 years old as well now, so he's still relatively young. Fabio Silva still managed to outscore Ablas, but obviously played in a lot more games. You can tell here, 15 and 39, not great for Fabio by his standards. Alphonso Davies, obviously the standout player, got 17 goals and 10 assists in 43 appearances. Thiago Almada, 15 and 10 in 48, not bad. But Ablas had a very big effect on the team. 20 appearances, 12 goals, 6 assists. Very good indeed. Nicolas Pepe as well, also proving to be very, very solid for me here. Only played 26 games, got 9 and 7. So ultimately, not bad. We finally reached double figures for a lot of players. I think Ablas next year could maybe get into that 20-25 mark bracket, which is where Fabio was beforehand. So there's a lot to work on in the team. There are areas where we need to strengthen. There probably will be players I'm looking to let go. I know now that I've made a few mistakes in the transfer market. I am looking to resolve them, and trust me, we will do. We're going to have much more of a window like we did in January with Matthias de Ligt and Ablas than we are the markets I had beforehand. But we need to aim high next year. I'd like to be in the title challenge next year and also go maybe one more in the Champions League and get to the final. I don't think that is out the realms of possibility, especially if we can keep De Ligt fit. Thank you so much for watching the episode. Thank you for watching this special kind of one-off bumper one. I hope that you all have enjoyed it. If you have, of course, then please do like, share and subscribe. And until I see you in the next episode at the start of the next season, stay cool.